Yeah, I just wanted to tell you about something that happened to me a few years ago. I was back on a berm back here praying when all of a sudden a youth came flying around the corner, not paying attention to where he was going, talking to his friend, and hit one of these trees. There's about 7 of them in a row here, and this is just one example of that. This isn't exactly the tree that he hit, but he hit the tree so hard that he knocked it to the ground, uprooted it, and it was only about 6 inches above the ground. And I thought, this tree is dead. There is no way this tree is coming back. And so we put it back up just to keep it away from the traffic and everything. And I thought we can dig it up the next day or so and then plant a new tree. This tree is not the tree that he hit, but it's an example of the other 6 trees that are in this line. I want you to look at it a second. It has one root, and it has just a certain amount of foliage. But in a second, we're going to contrast that to the tree he actually hit. This is that other tree that the young man hit. And as soon as he hit it, and as soon as we put it back up, it was like God tapped me on the shoulder and said, this tree is symbolic. This tree is prophetic about what's happening in your life and about what's happening in the life of the church. I want you to know that even though this tree looked like it was dead, looked like it was dying, looked like it was beyond repair, if you saw it now, I wish you could see it with all the leaves. It is at least double the size of the other trees, of the trees that were not hit. Also, I'd like you to see the root system. Instead of it being one stump like the other trees, suddenly this has grown up to be 20 or 30 stumps. And I think that's symbolic and something that even though it looked like some things were dying in the church, some things were dying in my own life, instead of it truly dying, it's grown and blossomed to even be better than before. God has always done some amazing things in Crossroads and through Crossroads, and to God be the glory for that. But I believe God's even up to something even cooler, even more amazing. I mean, somehow this is symbolic of just even I believe a greater growth with greater fruit. And I believe this is symbolic of something. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but I really believe it's saying that it's not just a few people that are going to have a significant part in this, but it's every single person. I really believe that every person that's hearing the sound of my voice right now, that you're one of those roots. You're one of those trunks. In fact, just the other day, a young lady who started one of our micro campuses up at Appalachian, she came up to me and she said that. She said, I showed her this tree and she said, I'm one of those roots. And God is going to use me to make a difference. And I believe He's going to do the same in your life.